Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's Samantha, Thrifty Finds on a Dime Boutique, and if you're new to my channel, I resell things online for a profit. Today I'm super excited to share with you some garage sale finds over the weekend. It's been requested on Instagram. By the way, if you're not following me, I share pretty much daily over on Instagram tips, tricks, as well as just my daily living. So if you're interested in that, make sure you go follow the links to Instagram as well. Well, let's go ahead and get started with what I found over the weekend, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe, guys. Thanks so much for watching. So keep in mind, I do live in a small area. It's nice because it is a lot of older people who are having the garage sales, and either, they've collected for years, so a lot of it's vintage, which is a good thing, or sometimes, they might get attached to the items, so they are going to price them higher. But for the most part, I get things for really good deals in my area, and I'm able to rehome them and make a profit off of them, giving to somebody else who's going to be able to enjoy them for years. So what a fun way to, reuse items and get them back out there in circulation. Starters, I got this awesome green jar. I'll have to do a little bit of research on most of these items. I did get 2 glasses with it. I'm not quite for sure because there was no markings, but I paid 50 cents for the entire set. So, I mean, I can sell it locally for $10 quick, even though I probably list it for more. Next is this awesome, I'm not sure if it's pewter. Again, I'll have to do some research, but I tipped it over and I started freaking out because there's actually a wasp nest in it, but it's just beautiful. Look at the etching design. It is heavier. So it's some kind of heavier duty metal, but it's just beautiful. I believe it's either a candle holder or napkin holder. So I'm going to be listing this on Poshmark since you are allowed to list this kind of item. Now at least. This really awesome candle holder had cardinals on it. I'm not familiar. It says HD Ammerman. I'll have to look that one up again, but I paid $1/4 for it, and it had beautiful gold edging detail to it. This milk white jar, again, I think it's a candle holder. I'll probably just display it with some flowers and stuff in it. There was no markings on the bottom. I made sure to check, so I'll have to dig a little bit deeper on that one. This is a porcelain piece by FM something in France. So it's a really cool little jewelry holder. Again, has that gold edging detail, and I will be looking this piece up as well because sometimes pieces that are from France or Italy are a little bit more higher for resale value. This really cute little teapot. It is vintage piece as well. Has a little thing on the lid there. Then you can pour it. So it's just beautiful. I'm sure this will be used just for a decor item. I will probably be listing this on Facebook Marketplace. Most of the items that are breakable will get listed on Facebook Marketplace first, and then Mercari, since I hate shipping them. But I do very well on Facebook Marketplace. I had gotten off for a while, and then I started listing things, and recently it's been like fire. So I'm not sure if the new rating system is what's helping it out for me or not, but I am enjoying Facebook Marketplace just a little bit right now. All right, this is an awesome silver-plated little, jar. I'm not sure if it's missing the lid, but it's just a beautiful vintage decoration piece. This is another vintage hand-painted porcelain jar. It's kind of got the Asian Oriental theme, so it's really pretty. This next piece is not vintage or anything, but it's actually going to go in my fairy garden. So I'm trying to decide if I want to set it as 2 pieces, set this down somewhere, and then put something in here, maybe some fairies or a little bit of sand, and make it look like water. But I figured at 75 cents, this was a great find for my fairy garden. A lot of the items new at the store are between $5, and $15 each. So it's always awesome finding them at a garage sale that'll work with your garden. This is a piece. It is marked, but I am not sure the brand on this one. So I'll have to look it up, but it's a beautiful piece. There was nothing chipped, but it does have some cracking due to the age and I'm assuming from the painting of it. A pair of Born clogs, slip-on clogs. A pair of Sperry's. I believe the shoes I paid $1/4 for those ones and 50 cents for these ones. Again, all of these items that I'm going to be showing you I got for under $200 because I still had money left. I think I had $17 left after spending my garage sale allowance. Alright, this is a Puma brand men's hoodie. This is probably something I'm going to take directly into Plato's Closet just to sell for me. I don't typically sell men's items, but maybe I'll try. We'll see. Just a cute, like, wooden balls with just a little plate design here. That'll be something that is allowed on Poshmark. This is an awesome vintage jar. Let's see. I'm not sure. Something pottery. But yeah, just a really cute piece. It was 75 cents. A beautiful lighthouse. This is not vintage or anything, but it does hang, and I got it for 50 cents, and I figured locally, even if just selling it locally, I'll get like $10 probably on that. I got 2 cooking utensils. These are awesome for decor for the kitchen or anybody to use throughout the house or wherever. So I picked these up. I think they were like 10 cents a piece. So I paid like nothing for them, so I'm like, why not? Got this awesome woven rope leather. This awesome woven rope basket. It's small, but you know, you can put a few things in there, even if you use in the kitchen, put some napkins in it or something. A Harley Davidson piece. Not quite for sure what to call this, but I'm assuming it's some kind of like organizational satchel here. I did pay up a little bit for this, but again, it was a garage sale where he's like, if you grab a lot of things and put it in a pile, I'll shoot you an offer. So those cooking utensils, that basket was in it, and I got it all for 15. So he said originally 10 on this, but then I ended up getting 5 other things plus this for 15. So I'm not sure if I'm going to sell it or give it to my dad for Father's Day. So it might be getting cleaned up and given to him. We'll see. Look at this cute, like, chicken, I don't know, wall hanging thing. It is vintage, which was really awesome. I've been selling a lot of wooden vintage pieces that are small like this that hang on the wall. So be on the lookout for those, especially ones like with novelty items. So there's a lot of people who have farmhouse themes and stuff like that, and the chicken will go well with that. I paid 50 cents for that item. This basket was awesome. It is a really heavy-duty wire basket. More than likely, this is going to get put outside for flowers or something, but I'm not quite for sure yet. This is just a Maurice's pullover sweater. Again, most of the clothing items I picked up this time are specifically to take directly to Plato's or Style Encore, etc. This one might be mine. Depends if it's too big or not. But it's a small. And yeah, I just love Chicago and any sports from Chicago. So we'll see. It's new with tags. NHL gear. This was awesome. It's fuzzy. I'm not sure. I couldn't find a brand on it, so maybe if I check the pockets and stuff, I might be able to. But it's reversible, and it's going to be perfect for fall and winter, but it's so soft. I do pick up items ahead of time for fall and winter, but I'm very selective because, especially being the beginning of summer, I don't want to hold on to things much longer than a few months. But if it's stuff that I know will sell, like that jacket I think I got for $1/4 and it was just something that I knew would sell eventually, I'll pick it up and hold on to it and either list it now or just list it later. I know I create a death pile and I shouldn't, but it's specifically winter and fall items, so I try not to get a whole death pile of everything going. This Nike sweater, just a pullover. I figure I'll get it for myself, and I'll probably cut off the sleeves and cut off the bottom or something and make a shirt for me because I got it for $1. This awesome wicker basket. Put some flowers in it, something. This was so cute. I don't think it's vintage or anything, but it definitely looks like it's made out of barnwood. It's got a little handle. But yeah, great little item to put some candles in and a little bit of rocks or something to display stuff. I love finding wall hanging baskets. This one actually is vintage, but it's a plastic vintage. And I've been selling quite a bit of these as well. Plastic vintage looking wood items. But this one says Made in USA. It does have a serial number. I'll look it up, but it doesn't have a brand or anything, so I'll look it up and see if I can't find anything about it. If I'm going to post it, though, on Mercari or something, I'll probably do 15. And then locally, 10 maybe. I got this to try on my dog and see if it'll fit her, but I think she's going to be mad if I put that on her. This is an awesome vintage piece. Sears, Roebuck & Co. 1978. So it's actually stamped with the date as well. So that's pretty cool. Another basket. You could put some potpourri or candles and stuff in it and decorate. A pair of Vans. They are in good shape, minus, you know, a little bit of wear around the backs. This is a beautiful vintage mirror. And I knew it was vintage when I looked at the back and saw the way it's made. And then there is some markings on it too. I'll have to find for you guys. But it's, again, not real wood. It's a plastic. So I thought that was pretty interesting. But I think it's going to sell really good, and I'll probably end up just listing it on Facebook Marketplace so I don't have to deal with the shipping on it. Fortunately, shipping sucks online, and I hate shipping big items. Got this awesome, like, worker toolbox type thing. More than likely we'll sell it, but if I decide to keep it, it'll go outside for something cool. It is vintage. It has some markings on the inside with a serial number, so I'll have to check that out. I got some items for me and my daughter to play. This thing is heavy, but awesome, huge Jenga blocks. So we've already got this out and played. It's been fun. I got her some moon shoes too. She's been jumping all over the place with these things on. She loves them. A North Face vest. I ended up getting it for just $3 because it does have a tear on the inside lining. So I figured at $3, even if I flip it for $20, that's not a bad deal. Now this one was pretty awesome. They had nobody coming by the garage sale, and I could see them snapping pictures, so they were probably posting it on Facebook Marketplace more than likely. And I was walking around and I saw on one of their tables they had tons of baskets. I'm like, I bet those are Longabergers. So I went over there and I turned one over and I saw it was. So I counted how many she had and what the price was she had on it. I think she had like 65 or something, and I offered her 30 or 40 for all of it. And she accepted. So yeah. I got this awesome Longaberger basket. 35 is what I offered her. I remember now. And I got this one. I will have to look them up. My mom is familiar with them. She has quite a few. But I am not familiar with them. I just know they sell pretty well. Most of them do, and especially you can get them at a good price. This one still has the lining in it. And all of them have date codes on the bottom, which were awesome. And this cute one has a lining as well. Yeah, so all of those for $35. That's not too bad of a deal. Especially if you only sell a couple and make your money back. This is another piece that's going to go in my garden. I got it for, I think, 50 cents. So that's not too bad at all. Even if it gets destroyed, that's all right. I got these two metal bird cages. I already sold a white one that I had picked up for $1. I sold it for 15 last week. So I was super excited to see two of them this week. She had 4 apiece on them. I offered her 6 for the pair, so $1 off each, and she took it. So I'm really excited about those. They will probably get listed locally. That is where I sold it. I got my daughter a money collecting thing. So basically she puts the money up here, puts the tubes down here, and it will put the money in the tubes for her. So she loves counting her money, and this will give her an easy way to do that. Got a Dooney & Burke purse with 2 Dooney & Burke wallets. They were in really good shape, so that was a great find. Alright, so in here is some necklaces. So I got some beautiful necklaces for a great price. I'd get them all out, but there's a lot of untangling probably to do. I'll get this one out because this one is really cool. Probably going to end up looking it up. So this one had like little mini monkeys or something all over it. So I don't know if someone made it or if it's vintage or what. But yeah, this one has like 6 bracelets in it for 50 cents. This one again has 8 bracelets in it for 50 cents. And then I got this awesome, I don't think it's real leather. No. Assembled in Mexico of American materials. So no, I'm assuming that's a no. But it's vintage and it's cute. I got it for $1/4. Even at $10, that's not a bad flip. Got this Harley Davidson fedora, is that what they call these? I probably am wrong again, but it's embroidered and it's in really good shape. It's gotta be wiped out just a little bit, but found some Harley Davidson gloves. Those were in really good shape, especially if they were worn a lot. Beautiful leather Coach bag in almost new shape. It will need wiped down just a little bit, but there was no scratches or anything on it. Oh, there's my fanny pack from my garage sales. I guess we can find out how much money I really saved. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, and 17. I was right. So $17 from $200. I spent $183 on all of this, and I'm still not done yet. So still got some money left for next week's garage sales. Yay! Okay, this is a star display. And it has tons of little hooks to hang all over it. I assume you put like coffee mugs on it, and so it's like a tree branch for coffee mugs or something. But yeah, it was only $2, so I'll pick it up. I got a whole thing of blocks. What? She picked up blocks? Yeah, I paid $1 for all of them. They're actually worth quite a bit of money, sold separately for people who are using them for crafts and stuff. So either I will sell them as a set, or I will piece them out and sell them as crafting things, or maybe use them for myself for some crafts. Who knows? But it was only $1. Okay, this beautiful lamp. Of course, it's caught on everything. It is a vintage piece. The bottom actually is plastic, which is that vintage plastic that the wooden design was made out of, it looks like. But yeah, it's beautiful. This is ceramic. I will have to look up the markings on it. I saw Excelsior, but yeah, it's beautiful. There was nothing wrong with it. It's missing the shade, but that's okay. It was only $1. I cannot believe when they said, oh, just $1. I'm like, okay. Alright, this is an awesome wooden box piece with some kind of wooden ball in it. Made in India. But yeah, it's just really cute. And I got it for $1. Someone's gonna want it for more than $1. This is an awesome fox wood piece. Again, another vintage one. And it's actually a jewelry box. So I had found the magazine holder that's actually exactly like this that I sold probably 3 weeks ago. So I was really excited to find this one. I don't remember what exactly I paid for it, but I mean, you can average with everything you can see. If I was buying it again, I wouldn't pay more than $2 for it. Look at this guy. It's the coolest wooden little turtle. I don't think it's vintage, but there's nothing wrong with it, and it was pretty funky, so. Another Longaberger basket. This is actually a year after I was born, 1992. But yeah, there was no lining or anything, but there was no issues with it, so I feel it like it will sell definitely. Just gotta look up the name of it. Alright, these 2 kitchen display type things. Love the colors. One was $1 and one was 50 cents. I'm running out of room. Almost done, guys. Just a couple pieces of jewelry. One necklace and another necklace. It looks like multiple, but it's actually just one. Let me look around, make sure I got everything. That's it. I got all of this for under $200. That's insane. I mean, just looking at it, again, it wasn't stuff that I quite wanted. I really wanted more clothing, shoes, or hard goods that I'm able to list on Poshmark. But I'm not going to pass up money if I know it's going to be worth something on Facebook Marketplace or, you know, Mercari or something. I'm not going to pass it up. So I'm not going to be picky and be like, oh, I didn't find anything for Poshmark. I'm not going to buy anything. No, I make my business model work no matter what. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, share this video, like it, drop a comment below if you have any questions for me or have a video you want me to do for you. Thanks for watching and have an amazing day.